The prequel story traces the origins of the centuries-old blood feud between the aristocratic vampires known as Death Dealers and their one-time slaves, the Lycans. The Lycans. In the Dark Ages, a young Lycan named Lucian, Michael Sheen, emerges as a powerful leader who rallies the werewolves to rise up against Victor, Bill Nye, the cruel vampire king who has enslaved them. Lucian is joined by his secret lover, Sonia, Rona Mitra, in this battle against the Death Dealer army and his struggle for Lycan freedom. So this is when it's revealed they're keeping the Lycans as prisoners. And one of them gives birth to a baby, like a regular human-looking baby.
Which that's never explained.
It's just an evolution, I guess. So they kill the mother right away, obviously. And Victor thinks it'd be fun to train him.
Yes.
So this is, it's, you know what? It's a little bit of the Moses story where the baby wound up with the Egyptians and they raised as one of their own and then it came back to free. It's literally the story of Moses.
I did not put that all together.
If Moses is a werewolf and the Jews were also werewolves and the Egyptians were vampires, that's this story. All we were missing was Lucian parting an ocean.
I mean, you were taught that in Catholic school, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Also, it's the Moses story. I think like most people have come across the Moses story at some point.
Yes, I had it in Bible school.
We didn't have any Michael Sheen shirtless with stone tablets in this.
I wish.
We do have him on a mountain though, so
Michael Sheen was in great shape for these movies.
He was in ridiculous shape. So yeah, it's all about like they used him. They separated him from the other Lycans.
And in this world, there's lower Lycans that are like out in the forest,
yes,
continually slaughtering vampires. And then the vampires are brought human slaves that they have bitten by the lower Lycans to turn
them
into
in
higher Lycans.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think Lucian is the one that like bites them too. And then I guess whatever Lycan he bites can then bite people and turn. And I assume out in the world, other Lycans are giving birth.
Because at one point in time, they literally like take all these humans out of the dungeon, have them bitten one by one, and then return to the dungeon.
Now, here's the thing. They're not allowed. They need permission to turn into their Lycan form. So they all...
the collars.
They wear collars with silver blades. So if they were to turn into Lycan, it would just impale and kill them. That's how they keep them in line. And the other vampires don't like Victor doing this.
Yes.
They're like, we're not a fan of using all these werewolves.
Like a bad idea, yeah. So we get Lucian back, we get Victor back, we get the historian back.
Yes, the historian is in this
one.
And we get Rona Mitra, who everyone thinks look like Kate Beckinsale.
So
I remember
similar.
when what was it? What was that movie she was in? God damn it. It was like a post-apocalyptic movie. 1 second.
Yeah, look it up.
1 second.
I'll never guess it.
Doomsday.
Okay.
Was a post-apocalyptic movie. Oh, she's in the new Red Sonja. Huh.
Oh, okay.
She was in Doomsday, and I remember all the trailers. I remember watching and be like, is that Kate Beckinsale? Like, oh, it's that girl who looks like Kate Beckinsale.
And the whole point is that he saved her because she looked so much
so
like his
as
daughter.
someone, I remember when this was coming out, I wasn't up to date on the lore. I wasn't watching them. I thought it was a prequel with Celine and she just replaced Celine because she looked exactly like her.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was because of that. So when I was watching, I'm like, oh, it's a whole different character. Okay. She's fine in this. Yeah. She's kind of there. So yeah, Michael Sheen is the standout for this. And we do get Bill Nye, which I love.
So good. The two of them are phenomenal in these movies.
But I mean, the story is... Again, just kind of generic. We've seen it before. A little Romeo and Juliet, a little Moses, a little Gladiator. It's a little bit of everything. But what those movies don't have are a comical slow motion sex scene on the side of a cliff.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's hanging off and he's like, yay!
He's hanging off the side of the cliff. I was like, what am I watching? Yeah.
But yeah, we learned that he feels guilty killing all the other werewolves.
Yes.
And he ends up falling in love with the daughter.
Yes.
So it's really not much to say because it is by the numbers.
Yeah.
I do like when he tries to free all the Lycans. The vampires shoot a bunch of big arrows into all, and they all get trapped, and they're like, he's like, I'll come back for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I mean, the premise of this is very like historical romance.
Yeah.
You know, like they plan to run away, but before they can, her father finds out. So he breaks free because the historian gives him the key for the collar.
Yeah.
So he's able to break free. He takes whoever he can with him. They go into the forest and make camp.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all of his friends
Yeah.
go grab Lycans from other villages.
Yeah.
And they're all going to come together and it's time.
And he learns that other Lycans will bow to him.
Yeah, or subservient.
Because the lower level Vikings attack like a vampire caravan.
Except they won't attack him.
Yeah, they won't attack him. And when he like turns, that's why he gets thrown in jail, because they find out he figured out how to break his collar. But when he turns into the werewolf form, they all obey him. They consider him like an alpha, I guess.
He's the king.
Yeah. So he realizes this is something that he can use.
So he goes into this like cave.
Yeah.
That's full of lower Lycans.
Yes.
That was a good scene.
Yeah.
And then they just turn to him and he realizes, I have this entire army.
Yeah, that he can then control now.
Right.
And it's funny because we've now brushed off the Matrix influence.
Yes.
This is now post Lord of the Rings and historical stuff. Like Rome was playing around this time, I think. And which is funny, Brutus from Rome shows up in the last one. And we're about to enter the Game of Thrones era. It hasn't come yet.
Yeah, I can see the influence.
But things are out at this time, like Spartacus and stuff. We're approaching that era. So sword and sorcery that we're still kind of in is now the new big thing. And this prequel leans into it. And the next two movies will also lean into it a bit.
Yes. And wasn't it a little bit reminiscent of Dracula Untold when he goes into the cavern? And
not reminiscent. It's before Dracula Untold.
Yeah. It had that same feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which honestly, it reminded me of Batman Begins when Bruce Wayne finds the Batcave and he bows, like all the bats just circle him.
Yes.
But yeah, there's a lot of sword fighting and everything.
Lots of swords.
Lots of swords. At one point, Victor gets a sword to the mouth.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, well, that's kind of severing your head. And then he's totally fine. He brushes it off. It's like,
you could take a sword to your cheek right now and be fine.
I couldn't put it through the back of my head.
Not through the back of your head, no.
But it's just like, why didn't that kill him? But then if he had just cut his head off, would that have killed him?
You gotta sever the spinal cord, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, so there's plenty of big battles, but it was hard for me. Again, this movie's fine. But it was hard for me to be invested because I just kind of knew where everything was going.
We knew the story, yeah.
And honestly, other than Lucian being the first and seeing how the slaves uprise, like what new did we learn here?
So we get to see the whole scene of Lucian having to watch his love die,
which feels like a little bit like Interview with the Vampire, where they put him in the well,
right?
To burn up.
But he's chained there watching it happen. That's the sick part.
Yeah.
And so remember, at one point he's like, "Don't look, just look at me, just look at me, just look at me." I actually teared up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a really fucked up thing to do.
Yeah.
To your own daughter, who is pregnant, by the way. But he's
with
like,
the
look
abomination.
At me, look at me. Yeah, look at me, look at me, look at me. And he's like, "I love you," and she said, "I love you," and then she dies. And like, that's horrible. Yeah. Horrible. So we do get to see that scene. And now we know the vampires were the start of this entire war.
Yes.
It was never the Lycans. They were never, I mean, it's evolved to bad people on both sides. Yeah. But the other thing we get to see is...
the lower Lycans, you kind of can't really blame them because they were like brainless monsters, kind of.
Yes.
But like when they finally evolved to a more sophisticated thing, the vampires abuse them.
Reyes gets turned.
Reyes gets turned. They bring him back.
One of the human slaves.
Yeah.
Who is turned, and then Lucian frees him, and that's why they're best friends forever.
Yes.
Best friends forever. Yeah. So the other thing we get to see is that the historian is the one that saved Victor. Mm-hmm. That's the other thing we get to see.
Yes, he takes all three elders away.
So when the historian is ostracized for telling the truth,
you can see why he'd be a little upset.
You can see why he'd be a little bit pissed.
Yeah.
He's like, I could have just left
you. And Victor is kind of a coward. He comes out for that big fight scene, and then he finds that...
He runs.
He finds Lucian's like getaway thing, and he remembers it, and he just takes off.
So while everybody's fighting, he runs. Yes. Yeah.
And we see Lucian is kind of like resistant to silver a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got a higher tolerance because they load him up. They shoot him a bunch
So
and he's
I will
still able to call.
I know that what you said, I hear what you say. I honor your opinion, but I liked this one.
It's
and I
okay.
think it's because I love the whole historical romance, the Romeo and Juliet. Like, I just loved it. And I thought, I love Bill Nighy and I love Michael Sheen. I thought they did such a phenomenal job. Rhoda Mitra was fine.
She was fine.
But I love the whole historical, like, I love the sword fighting and the slaves get free and fight their, I loved all that. So I was so there for it. It was like a...
By the way, if you're upset you didn't get to see Kate Beckinsale nude, Rhoda Mitra is nude in Hollow Man. Remember Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon? I think that's the neighbor that he's always spying on.
Yes. I'm telling you, I have friends of color and they always say, I don't know, white people all look the same to me. And I never thought that was true until I started reviewing movies. And I'm like,
and you're like, oh,
we all do kind of look the same.
Well, we watched a movie. Not going to say what it was. The name escapes me. We definitely didn't legally watch a movie that's not out yet. But I remember
last night, which we will talk about in the future.
While we were watching it, I'm like, is that Lily Collins? I'm like, oh, no, that's just some other girl with bushy eyebrows.
I'm telling you, so many of us look the same. So I don't blame people for being like, is that the same black-haired white girl? Do all
but now I got to see if Patrick Tatopoulos directed anything else because this was competent enough.
I had fun with it.
It was cheesy.
I had fun with it. So,
but it's weird that they went this route and didn't just do a sequel right away.
So
especially after the
I read after Underworld started, the pre-sales on Underworld were so good that they greenlit the sequel and the prequel all at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it was probably already in the writer's room. They were probably already floating this idea around.
Yeah.
So it was greenlit. So I don't blame them for being like, now we got to do a prequel because it's been greenlit.
And I mean, since you can't bring Michael Sheen back in later movies, this was good to see more of him.
It was so good to see them come back.
Because people did like Lucian, so it's cool that he got his own origin story.
And we didn't get to see a lot of Victor and Lucian in the first one.
Yeah.
So to see that interaction and see where it all came from.
I wonder if I rewatch the first one, will I be more invested now that I've seen it?
Maybe.
But I feel like I was fine just hearing about it.
Yeah, I did enjoy this one. And so when I turned on the fourth one, I think I texted you like, I've definitely never seen this one. So I fell off on the third one.
And we're going to get to that. But first, I need to go to the bathroom and unzipper this leather outfit and then zipper it back up.
All right, you go first and then I'll go.
Okay.